How you doing? Good morning.
Morning, Hector. I'm good. How are you doing?
Today I'm going to talk about the new dashboard that I created with my friend
Mm.
Hamza. He worked with me for many years. He's a PPC expert, not only PPC, he knows everything about Amazon ecosystem, also influencers, Shopify, you name it. We have done a lot of things for many brands.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Hector, for introducing me. And yeah, together we have gained a lot of success doing the advertising and on the other platforms as well to get the traffic on Amazon. So the main goal always has been to get more sales, more revenue, more profit, and this. So yeah,
Yeah, thank you,
it's
Hamza, for
really
being here. We're gonna jump to something that I created. I would like you to show you. This is something that is very unique because of the
yep.
view. Okay, so
y-
let me show you what I created and how I created. There is a report on Amazon that is Amazon Brand Analytics. You can get from there. Yeah, Amazon
Yep.
top search term, how people or customers search for a specific term. So Amazon give you like a weekly view and monthly view of the search term, the top three ASIN that people click, and the conversion share. That's something that Amazon give you if you are brand registered. You have to be brand registered for that. But that information is not estimated. It's something that Amazon is telling you what keywords search people search, the customer search, and what product they end buying after the search, and the
Yeah.
click share relationship and the conversion. So that information is very reliable. It's not estimated. That's why I love that information. Um, then Helium 10 has estimated data from that keyword.
Mhm.
So in the past, you have to download the data from Helium 10 and then download the data from Amazon, and you have to put it together. Now, Helium 10 has a in the black box tool, they have something that calls ABA top search term that stand for Amazon Brand Analytics top search term, and they combine both information, Amazon Brand Analytics and Helium 10 data. But the challenge here is you only have one view. I mean, you can view it weekly, and you can see it monthly, but you cannot see a trend for the specific keyword for the past week. You have to go out and then select another week, and you see another type of information. So this view is for the last 4 years of a weekly search. So that's why I create this dashboard.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds really great and cool because when we didn't have the brand analytics data in the Helium 10, we had to just go to the Amazon brand analytics, get the top search terms that have the more frequency rank on Amazon, and then get the keyword from the Helium 10 and maybe using some formulas to combine it in the Excel. That's a quite hassle to do. And after that, when Helium 10 gets us this data, this is only a weekly or a monthly view, and we cannot see the trend or history or anything. So if we can compile it at a one place and we can see the data for the past years, how keywords are performing, their trend. And so yeah, that really sound an opportunity to go in deep and just do a deep dive and utilize this data.
Amazon has a lot of search. It was very challenging to put all the search together, so I decided to use it by category. So
Uh,
if you do that, I mean, if you have a customer on beauty, this is the beauty dashboard. I have beauty, grocery, and I have toys too. Okay, I have a product on beauty, or I plan to launch a product on beauty. So
yeah.
you can just go to the jump to the beauty dashboard, and then
Mhm.
you can have all the industry information on one place.
Okay, that sounds good. And here comes a question. So if we have the different categories, we will have like different or multiple dashboards, right? For a
Right,
beauty
that's
one.
correct. So I like to separate them because you can have a big overview, a big view of what happened in the past 4 years.
Okay. Got it.
Okay,
That sounds good. And when there is a beauty and care, this will be covering a lot of subcategories in it as well, right?
Yeah, yeah, also because that's the main category, the top one. This covered the whole category. Let's play with the dashboard because the cool thing about this is a dynamic dashboard. This is a complete view of the last 4 years, but you can, as when you filter the thing that you want to look for, everything starts to change. In this panel, you can see
Mhm.
how many times the words repeat. Like hair is more frequency repeated than nails, for example. So if you have an idea, maybe that if we're looking on the beauty and care in the past before this, I had an idea in my mind that makeup should be the top one, but it's not. That's something that I love about this dashboard because you can discover new things, for sure that something is trending or not. So just
Yep.
let's make an exercise here. Just imagine that
Okay.
okay, I just want to see the keywords related to makeup. So I started to use the search keyword, as a free text input. So after that, you see everything change up here. So you can see
Yep.
that there are 224 keywords related to makeup, and
Mhm.
everything that is related to makeup, you see the indicator change to that. So
Mhm.
you can have
It-
a big understanding of if a keyword has revenue or not. But this is a big keyword because the long tail keywords is the one that can show you opportunities. You
Mhm.
need to start to filter more to narrow down. So
Yeah, exactly. We need to
yeah,
narrow down it more according to the intent. And one question that I would like to ask, the total keyword is showing us 2 to 4. Are these the keyword that are relevant to makeup, or are these the phrases that contain the word makeup in them?
in case you want to see phrases, like if you have an idea what is the phrase that you're looking
Mhm.
for, you can use this filter because this filter is about phrases that contain the word makeup. Okay.
Got it.
It-
If we
yeah,
want to
it's
see any specific intent related to makeup, we can just go to the phrases and search that specific one.
exactly, yeah. You can, for example, if you are looking for makeup organizer, for example, you
Mhm.
can narrow down here in the search everything that have makeup and organizer.
Okay.
So you can select the keyword, you can select all the keyword that you want to see about the organizer, and then
Mhm.
everything change here down here.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds good. And the good thing that I like about this one, if we search any keyword or even without searching, it's showing us the keywords and their frequency count. So instead of going blind, we have a real-time data like which keyword is the most repeating one, but what keyword or phrase everyone is searching. So uh, for the product ideation or advertising or any intent we want to see, we are pretty clear which single tail keyword is like has the most frequency and repeating. So yeah, that's a
Right,
good thing.
right. That's why I love this part because almost you create a product just by looking at this. I mean, you
Yeah,
see that
exactly.
makeup brush is something
Mm-hmm.
that you repeat a lot. So it will make
Yeah.
sense that you can go after that product because in Amazon there is a said if there is no search, there is no sales. You can keep narrowing down because as
Mm-hmm.
you know, because you're a PPC expert, you know that Amazon is a very demanding, saturated marketplaces. Okay, it's trending, but do I have any opportunity? That's the next question.
Yeah, exactly. And that's you explained it pretty well. And yeah, instead of going blind, we are just always being that data centric. And instead of assuming, we just see the data which keyword really have the search volume, which keyword really has the demand that we are gonna go after that one.
But let's see if we want to sell brush, like makeup brush. So everything about brush and makeup, you can filter down here, and you can. The nice thing of this that you can see any trend altogether for the past. It's very nice to see it how keywords start to show and start to disappear. And this is something that happened when Helium 10, they didn't have any this week for information. That's why they have this glitch. And also this one has a glitch. But at the
Yeah.
end, you can see, okay, by this week on December 3 or 17, these keywords start to show. And also you can see any important keyword that had been for the last 4 years, like this one, the gray one, is maker brushes, of course, because it's a keyword. It's a main keyword. It's something that have been been searching for the last 4 years.
Yeah, exactly. That's a pretty great insight. Like, if I see from the advertising point of view as well, I have a pretty much of idea from the last 4 years. If I have to push it more in the ads, if I have to offer any deals or discounts, uh, like if the search volume is increasing, that means the sales are gonna increase. So, we
Right.
can plan thing accordingly.
Right.
So that's a
But
great
the
insight.
cool thing that I want you to show you, because I know you are a PPC related expert. So
Mm.
there is a data that come from Amazon. I let you narrow down the search because 4 years is too much. So I take, like, let's see the last 2 years. So
Mhm.
down here, there is a lot of information that when you narrow down, you can see it in the table. So the cool thing about this is that you have more information about the keyword. But the cool thing about this that you also have this information from Helium 10. You can have the suggested bid, the maximum bid and minimum bid of the keyword. But you also have the click share and the conversion share.
Okay, yeah, that's a great insight. If we have the click share or the conversion share, and also the bids, we can do a forecasting of the budget that we are going to spend in the ads. So we can be pretty sure about the sales that we are going to get in that specific period and how much we are going to spend. It's a great insight as well. And I cannot see it in the tool. Maybe we can add it to just make it more visually good and understandable for the users.
Yeah, that's a good suggestion because right here I don't have any PPC indicator. I agree with you. I mean, you can estimate a budget, try to
Mhm.
rank to a product. You estimate the budget because you have the search volume. If you have the search
Yeah,
volume and the click rate, you know how many clicks are you gonna get. So
100%.
and if you have the three budget suggestion, minimum, suggested, and maximum, this is how it's more or less what we are going to spend because
Yeah,
in history that keyword on that date on that week. Okay.
yeah, 100%.
Okay, so I
Even
agree with
even the
you.
KPIs. Okay,
Yeah,
so even the advertising KPIs are not very specifically addressed here, but it's giving us a quite the keyword that we are gonna rank, we are gonna planning to rank, or any specific product we are gonna go, any trend that we are gonna follow. Even without KPIs too, if anyone who understands the basics of advertising, he can just rope the sales here. So still, it's doing the job pretty much done.
yeah, and the cool thing also that you can download this data afterwards. So, I mean, you can just
Okay.
click here and you can export the data, the final view. So there's a lot of things, new feature that you can add to the dashboard.
What keywords we are gonna go after. Like if someone choose a keyword that has a good search volume and he's not familiar with the trend on the Amazon, how it was performing in the past and what category they are going. If they have this kind of data, they are seeing the previous trend on from month to day to week, how the product are gonna perform in the coming days or years. I think that's a game changing for us for the advertising purpose, for choosing a niche to going to a new product or planning for the deals or discounts. Like we are pretty sure that if the search volume is increasing, if search frequency rank, we can also compare the brand analytics data that it's giving us. So we can plan it accordingly. So just a good forecasting thing, I would say. So yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna make a new version using the PPC data, and we're gonna have
Mhm.
another call just to review
Yeah,
and real case scenario.
yeah, yeah, sure thing. I'm pretty excited for that too.
Thank you, Hasa.
Thank you. Have a good day ahead.
You too. Bye bye.